everyone, it's Tatiana from Twice Upon a Treasure. Welcome back. So I'm just doing a quick video to show everyone what I use to make little planters for my plants, like when I multiply them and propagate them and make the little babies. So instead of going out there and buying planters, you know, I like to recycle what I have. So you can use, you know, plastic bottles. So I specifically like these ice bottles. For those that are familiar with them, there's just flavored waters. And I like the containers because they're pretty sturdy. And I like the shape of them. And yeah, they're perfect to use to plant your little seedlings or, you know, the little babies that you propagate from your succulents. So I'll show you, you know, an easy way to do it. So basically, what I do, this is a soldering tool, which is very, very, very hot. I'm not sure where I got this from, but I'm sure you can get it on Amazon, Walmart, you know, eBay. So I've already had it plugged in. There's two temperatures to this, 15 and 30 watts. So I usually just put it on this low temperature and it works just fine. So like I said, it's already been plugged in and heated up. So what I do is on the bottom, I will poke like 4 little holes. So what I do, and as you can see, it goes through fairly quickly and easy. Like the hotter it gets, or if you put it on the high temperature, like it pokes the hole super easy for you. I used to see, so it made the 4 little holes, because you always want to have drainage holes, you know, when you use any planters that you want to plant your succulents in. It's just recommended. You don't want to plant them in containers with no drainage holes because they can, you know, rot and whatnot. Now I do have a lot of succulents planted in like glass containers, but I've been doing this for a while, and I do put, you know, pebbles under my succulents, you know, before I put the soil in. And then I always mix my soil with perlite. And obviously succulents, you barely ever water them, only like every 3 weeks or so. So, you know, obviously if you're careful, you can get away with, you know, using a container without drainage holes. But I would say that if you're a beginner or for seedlings and such, you know, you definitely want to use, you know, a container with drainage holes. So I wanted to show you, you know, this is super quick if you get one of these tools, because it literally melts, you know, through the plastic really easy for you. I used to just get like a sharp object before, and I had to, you know, nail it in, and it just took forever. But this way it's super easy. As you can see, there are the drainage holes, and it puts a decent size, you know, hole in there. And then what I do is, you know, it's up to you what size you want to cut it. So what I usually, the size that I really need, actually these I'm actually going to use for plumeria cuttings. So I do like the container kind of long for those, just because the plumeria cuttings are kind of long. So what I do initially, just because with my scissors, it's kind of hard to get in there. So I'll use, you know, like a little X-Acto knife, or, you know, just a box cutter. And what I'll do first is just kind of, you know, put a little slit in it, you know, wherever I want to stick the scissors in. And then I'll just put my scissors in where I put the slit. And I will cut around it. If you're OCD like me, you want it perfect, and you want the perfect little circle. I usually do take off, you know, this plastic, the plastic label that it comes in, you know, and then you have yourself a perfect little recycled container that you did not have to spend any money on. You know, those that know me know I'm very frugal, and why spend money on stuff, you know, if you don't need to, when you can just save the containers that you know, that save your juice containers or flavored water containers, soda containers. I actually asked friends of mine that I know that buy tons of these for their kids to save them for me. And then I just pass by their house once a week and pick up the bags. So I actually have tons. I have like 3 bags of these to poke little holes in. And I, you know, so it works out. And I actually have like a garbage bag full of plumeria cuttings that I'm gonna start rooting in here so I can post on in my eBay store. But if you were to use them for little succulents, then you know, I usually cut those, you know, a little shorter for that because I don't need it this tall. But this is like perfect if you have like a long type of cutting or stem. So, you know, it kind of holds it in place. And the size, I mean, it's just perfect for that, for those types of cuttings. So again, it's just a soldering tool. It melts it right through. If you don't have one, you can just, you know, get like a nail and a hammer and just hammer it through. But I would say that a soldering tool, if you don't have one, it would be a great investment because it'll just make your life easier, and you won't even have to spend money on, you know, the plastic containers, because I used to spend a lot on just buying these plastic containers because I'm constantly, you know, propagating my plants and, you know, doing seedlings and such. So, you know, so I just wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's, you know, pretty neat. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave me a comment. And I also do have an Instagram at Twice Upon a Treasure. I do have a Facebook page, also called Twice Upon a Treasure, and I do sell lots of plants, a lot of succulents, a lot of rare plants on eBay, and my eBay store name is Twice Upon a Treasure. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this and hope this helps other frugal folks like me out there. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.